AC Milan, 3 points clear at the top of the table after that victory against Torino yesterday. Inter in second, Roma third, Juve up to fourth with that victory over Sassuolo, who dropped to seventh. Napoli, meanwhile, in sixth. Let's take a look at the odds then as to who's going to win the title. It's tight, isn't it? Inter Milan at 8-5, Juve at 2-1. Matteo, AC Milan at 4-1 despite being top of the table.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are expecting them to fall back down to earth, almost similar to what happened last season with Lazio, where they went into the post-lockdown Serie A just a point behind Juventus, and then the congested calendar, which is what we're seeing this season, really showed that they didn't have the depth like Juve and Inter. I still think that Juve and Inter are the two best squads overall in the entire league in terms of what they, the adversity that they can handle from week to week with the random COVID cases and injuries and everything else that comes in such a wacky season. So I don't know if Milan are going to get the most respect from the bookmakers because of all the players they've had out, and everyone's saying, right, this is the youngest team in Serie A by average age. Can they really continue this for another half of the season?
Gab, what have we learned this week overall regarding the title challenge? Is it still Inter for you?
I don't know. It's really tight. I mean, the only reason I said Inter is because you forced me to make these predictions every week.
What a horrible. I'm so sorry. We should just let you sit on the fence and say, it's a
you're
five-horse
bullying,
race.
man.
Yeah.
Look, Roma are right up there. Napoli, who you keep deriding, have a game in hand. I think it really is. I'm not saying all six are on equal footing. Again, if you're gonna force me to make a decision, again, I may choose Inter. And I think we might look back and say this point today against Roma actually in some ways was a turning point because 2 defeats in a row means crisis at Inter, and crisis during a January transfer window, is never good for Inter. That said, yeah, I might lean Inter by a shade, but it's still wide open, and it's not just Juve and Milan who are in the title hunt either.
Shaka, we were talking before the Juve game. You said your money was on them. Does that still stand?
It does, but only just, and less so than before the game. And I know that's a strange thing to say after they just beat Sassuolo, but just given what we've seen from Juventus over the course of this week, brilliant against Milan, but then awful in a winning effort against Sassuolo. That inconsistency is concerning, especially given that Juventus still have Champions League football to come. Inter and AC Milan in the Europa League, you can understand it if they don't take that competition as seriously, or European football as seriously as Juventus does. So I'm sticking with Juventus, but that my confidence just is draining slowly.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.